Community is gathering to remember Ina Lang, a woman shot and killed in the parking lot of a local Bank of America branch. Police say she didn't know the man charged with taking her life. Good evening and thanks for joining us tonight at 11 o'clock. I'm Siobhan Bryan.
And I'm John Carter. Our Dalford Jones was at the scene of the crime tonight where loved ones held that vigil.
As you can imagine, it was a very somber atmosphere outside of this Bank of America branch in North Charlotte as loved ones, supporters, and even complete strangers remember the life and love of Ina Lang. There were tears throughout the crowd as people were reminded of the bright light that was Ina that was taken from them far too soon.
And I feel robbed of the rest of our life.
Michael Lang is Ina's husband of nearly 8 years, but they've known each other almost their entire lives.
Believe it or not, she was my first girlfriend. She was the first girl that I ever kissed, first girl I ever hugged, first girl I ever held hands with, first girl I ever went on a date with when I was 13 years old. She was my first everything. She was my first love and my last love.
Through the tears, there was some laughter as co-workers remembered Ina's motherly yet jovial personality.
And just the way Ina loved so unconditionally everybody, even when people were mean to her and she wanted to sass them right back, she would laugh it off and use her favorite words that I can't say.
Her impact and love for those around her was reflected through each person fighting back tears to tell the crowd what Ina meant to their community. It's an impact her husband Michael was not aware of, but is forever grateful to learn.
I had no idea that my wife has affected so many people in so many ways. I only knew that she was great with me. That's why I married her.
Well, many people are still asking what they can do to support the family as they do their best to work through this tragedy. Well, the family has set up a GoFundMe account where you can donate and help out with both living and funeral expenses as they work through this grief. We'll be sure to attach a link to this story on our website. Tonight, we're in North Charlotte. Dalford Jones, WBTV, on your side.